Hi, this is Todd. I'm at NAMM 2011. We're over here at the Roland end of things, and I'm here with Dub FX, and he's going to show us some things with the Boss.
The GT10B.
Yeah, GT10B pedal system. Do some looping here in a few minutes, but we're going to talk to him a bit about some applications that he uses and just basically how he goes about running his rig here. So yeah, take it away, Dub.
Well, basically what I use is my microphone goes into a GT10B, which is a bass effects processor. And it's obviously designed for bass, but it's a very powerful product. So I can use all the EQs in there, the delays, the reverbs, the compression, just for one setting, for example. Then I could use others, like FX2 here in this case is what activates a pitch shifter. So I can do a lot of different stuff. I can make a lot of bass synthesizer sounds. I can do all sorts of stuff. I've got a bass synthesizer here as well, which runs through my send and return, which has got a few extra features that the synthesizer inside this one doesn't have. So I can run LFOs to make some wobbly dubstep bass sounds, and I've got this expression pedal to activate the different parameters within that pedal. And this is the new Loopstation that we're launching here, and this is what I'm here to do pretty much, to show this one. And it's just a Loopstation with two tracks on it. So the RC-30, which is the one I normally use, has got 3 tracks. This one's got 2 tracks, but it's also got onboard effects, and it's got a whole lot more memory. So you've got 99 banks to store loops in, and you've also got like 3 hours of recording time altogether. You can do double stereo tracks. It's very powerful indeed. Then I'm also showing the RC-3. I mean, again, this isn't really part of my set. However, like, I've grown accustomed to using it while I've been here at NAMM. It's a 1-track, so but it's got all the same specs. The stereo in, stereo out, USB, auxiliary in, 3 hours recording time, 99 banks. So it's a great entry-level pedal. So they kind of move up in scales, if you know what I mean. And I basically make my music by looping my voice. I beatbox to make a beat. Then I loop a bass sound using this pedal, and once I've got the sound that I like, I dump that in there. And then I sing and rap over the top and create sort of music of all kind of genres, basically.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm an educator, and I'm going to be using this with children. And so we're going to get way more into using our voices. We actually use drums and things like that, which we could also mic and run through this system as well.
Sure. I mean, I would recommend more like an electronic drum, like a SPD-20 or one of those Octapads, because miking up a drum and putting it in there will never quite sound as loud as, like, when you watch someone miking up a drum kit and looping that, the sound of the drum exceeds what eventually comes out the PA.
Oh, okay.
Whereas, you know what I'm saying? Because you get all the acoustics of the room, whereas if it's like an electronic drum, it only goes through the pedal, so you only get that sound. But like, I know a guy who uses a cajon, and he loops the cajon, and he does some cool stuff with that as well. So it's all possible,
Yeah, a lot of possibilities. In terms of, it seemed to me when I saw you do this the other day, you're basically composing on the spot. Would you call it that?
Absolutely, yeah. Like composing. I mean, the thing about the Loopstation is that it kind of draws your own personality out of you, and it loops it. It's like it's an extension of your personality, if you wish. Like you can have. I always had this dream when I was, playing in a band, that I wish I could be the bass player, the drummer, and the singer all at once, and we all were in sync, and we could jam forever, and with myself, and that's essentially what I can do with this pedal now. So I can compose a song, by myself and put all the elements together the way I want it, and every time it's different, but I don't have to rely on a band to know where I'm going with it, because I'm in control.
Yeah, and you can present those ideas to a band if you wanted.
That's exactly right.
And so the RC-30, that's a new product for 2011? That's
right. It's not actually out yet. This is still the prototype, so I'm using it at the moment. It should be out next month.
All right, very cool. Well, I really appreciate it, and we'll take a look at a demonstration of this in a few minutes.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, man. Demoing the RC-30. If you're not filled in quite yet on the RC-30 Loopstation, which is the brand new Loopstation by Boss Roland, it's a quantum leap from the last one. It's the RC-20 had 11 banks that you could save on. This has got 99. The previous one also had 16 minutes of looping time. This one's got 3 hours. This has also got onboard effects, which the other one didn't have. It also has 2 tracks, so it's pretty much double or even 10 times the pedal that the old one had. So yeah, that's pretty much the main features. It's got stereo in, stereo out. It's got auxiliary in, so you can plug in an MP3 player. It's got phantom power on there with an XLR input, so you can put condenser mics in there. And it's also got a USB port, so you can make music on your computer and drag that into the pedal and use it as a backing track, or you could even just make backing tracks yourself, looping, and then put that in your computer and use that in your studio later on. So now I'll show you how it works. So I'm gonna make a beat by beatbox, and that's how I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna make it on track 1, and then I'm gonna select track 2 and do some harmonies.
You see, I need some information on the people's situation that be taking the place across the nation. But it's a place of my inner vision is to bring a new decision to the mobilization of my position. Singing them soft procrastination, with motivation. Now come on and do your own interpretation. This is my rendition, a quiz and a politician singing to the rhythm. And spit out my individual.
You see, you never let the stamina reside of my soul. Slow down to your place, but it's inevitable.
But going home, so there's a bigger show.
When I can never take you back in time and shake it to go. That I created, drive on the spot in the mix. Otherwise, I make it with the mic and my lips looking about. The times that I raised my fist, but now it's gone and evaporated. You see, you missed all the fun that I had
when I lived in a pad.
Red paid by my dad.
I thought it was bad to get a job,
but I did, and I paid my way to keep up the fire all night and all day. Now I'm older,
and I live on the road like a soldier, through the hot and the cold like I told you. When I jump on the mic, I let my finger burn through the night.
Yeah, I get down on the clouds above. I'm gonna sing loud to the ones I love. I'm gonna take charge in a life I lead. Never gonna let go to the air I breathe. And I'ma work hard for the things I want. I'm gonna show respect to the things I got. And I'm right here in the place to be. Not being no one else, only ever being me. So there you go, that's a little quick demo of the RC-30 Loopstation. If you got any questions, right now would be the time to ask. Anyone at all? No? Okay, so that's the RC-30. You've also got the RC-3, which is a smaller, more compact version. It's the same pedal, essentially, but it's not got 2 tracks, and it's not got effects. But you can still build up some tunes, like I'll do a quick demonstration of that one now as well. So I've just made a beat, it's still stereo, so I can still do all my chow, looping all that stuff as well. I can loop it in stereo. It's got a tap tempo in there, so you know I could bring in the rhythm, a guide beat as well, and put that over the top if I want. So you won't be able to hear it because I'm much louder than the guide beat now anyway, so there's no point. However, if you want to undo the last thing that you did, you can also take away the last thing. So I'm just going to hold the pedal down and undo the bass line. Check this. So you got the choice to go backwards if you made a mistake, and you can bring it back in, so you could use it musically, like you could be singing, rapping, doing your thing, and then you put a piece back in there. Hopefully it didn't loop that. Now we're all good. And I could use an external foot switch as well to turn that off if I want. Press record. Oops. Oh, it's in the wrong button, so still it turns it off. That's the whole point. Anyway, there you go. So that's the RC-3 and the RC-30 Loopstation. Any questions at all by any chance?
Very cool.
Good.